speak on the report submitted under Article 132, 1C3 of the Constitution relating to the progress made in fulfilling the international obligations of the Republic, and the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security to speak on the report submitted under Article 247 of the Constitution relating to the state of security of the country, and 5 minutes for any other member speaking, and that 10 minutes before the expiry of time, the mover shall be called upon to reply. Honorable Makali, earlier you hadn't pressed the intervention button.
Honorable Speaker, I've been trying to catch your eye, but when you just finish reading the motion and then you are still standing, it makes it very difficult for us to say something. But what I wanted to say, Honorable Speaker, is that what the House is doing now is very important in terms of trying to agree on what time frames we'll be doing motions, bills, and all that. But Honorable Speaker, you realize that even as a House and we pass this, what has been happening, and I hope it will not happen this session, is that very important motions and bills would come to the House, would debate, and even immediately the motion is moved and seconded, members are not allowed even a single minute to debate. How I wish now this time, because we have mostly done 2 hours, others 3 hours, that members will be allowed, at least 1 or 2 members, to contribute and debate, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I still insist, and I still want to beg the House that some of these motions are so important to the nation that it is important members are allowed to just say 1 or 2 things about. For example, when we are discussing the Deputy Governor of the Central Bank, Honorable Speaker, and the ones that can bear mere witness, other than the mover and the seconder, nobody else was able to debate. And
Honorable
this position,
Makali, you're referring to a matter that is already resolved.
I'm just giving an example, Honorable Speaker. So what I'm saying is, even as we fix this timelines and all that, it's important that members will be allowed to do. And I want to urge my colleague, Honorable Pokose, please, I would wish you move from that position and solve this idea of put the question. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Okay, Honorable Makali, you've made your point, but what I'm asking is, would you like to debate this? Not on this one. Or you're speculating about the future of the conduct of business during this 3rd session. Just so that we are clear. You're not talking about this current situation. Okay. Honorable Pukose, I know that you have been mentioned adversely. So I will let you have a minute.
Madam Speaker, Honorable Makali Mulu is my friend. And every morning we meet in the gym to exercise together. And I have never cucked him in debates in this House. I do not have the power to cuck anybody. So I think, Honorable Makali, that is not in good faith. As a friend, the issue about procedural motions, I think this is agreeable, and the House normally consents to whether the Speaker puts the question or not. It is not me who is dictating. Yes. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Nyikal. But Honorable Pukose, don't be worried. I think Honorable Makali has confirmed that he's merely speculating and fearful of what may happen going forward. But he has confirmed it has not occurred yet.
Madam Speaker.
He has no cause of action yet.
Madam Speaker.
Proceed, Honorable Nyikal.
Madam Speaker, thank you for this opportunity. This is my first time in this new session. And let me take the opportunity to welcome all my colleagues back. I hope they enjoyed the session. But the issue that has been raised by Honorable Makali, I think all what has happened so far, what I've witnessed here, we support. But I think it's raising a general issue which has been a problem before. So he did mention Honorable Pukose's name because he has been associated with this before. Maybe that's not fair, but I think in future we really should try important issues to get them discussed. So as we are starting a new session, we are putting in new thoughts and new ways of doing things. And the way the leader of majority is looking at me, I think he agrees with my view that in the new session we are going to be more careful that we get people say what they need to say. Sometimes you wonder that we don't discuss things properly and then they go to court and we are caught off guard. So, Madam Speaker, as this one, we support.
Honorable Makali, are you happy if I put the question? I'm giving you sufficient time to ventilate on this point.
Again, thank you, Honorable Speaker. You know, Honorable Speaker, I think Honorable Nyikal has put it better than me. What we are saying, we're just, as people from this side, and you know, we are Kenyans, and Kenyans do listen to a lot of this debate. I have no problem. I support this motion, and some like this one can put the question. But I'm saying when we're discussing important matters of this nation, and I'm sure the majority leader will agree with me, we have been in this game for long. It's important Kenyans hear the voice of this House. I support, Honorable Speaker.
Okay, Honorable Makali, just remember to at that time raise your hand, because this rule won't apply in perpetuity. Honorable Owen Bayer, you have a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, just I want to appreciate my colleague, Dr. Makali and Dr. Nyikal, and say that, you see, this is a house of debate. And in debate, the Speaker tells us about candor and banter. And sometimes there's something also called filibustering, which our colleagues from the other side want to use. On this other side, because we have to pass these important debates, we have to also pull certain cards to ensure we progress. So that's how the House will continue to be. As a minority and majority is part of it. It's the interesting thing that makes this House live. So don't worry, Honorable Makali. You could also introduce filibustering, but get more members to support you. Otherwise, we will continue to transact business so that government moves forward. Thank you.